Teddy Atlas, good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 15 rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number one. Teddy, you think this is the kind of matchup where we're going to see a lot of movement?
Yeah, I think you will, especially if the faster fighter gets his way. He's going to want to go take a stroll in the park a little bit, Joe, and make sure that the low-endurance fighter is going to have to do some extra pacing.
How about that left hand? See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Marvelous is left now getting into the mix. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Not able to land the headshot. How much of what Joe Frazier brings to the table in the ring, Teddy, is not about the skill set, is not about the physical presence, but that fire that burns deep within him?
Look, we are always connected to where we've been. He's been to places that stay with him and allow him to go to new places.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Marvelous is doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Final 10 seconds.
Keep doing what you're doing.
And that's the end of round one. Smokin's got to feel good about himself after that last round. He really damaged his opponent.
Here you go.
We need to create more counters, okay?
Here we go. Round two is underway. Joe Frazier's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Huge left hand from Smokin' Joe. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Frazier. And he engages in the clinch. Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
That's okay. Be him next.
Just an excessive amount of holding here. Just much too much clinching. Halfway through round number two. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Marvelous, his defense is paying off now. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Unable to land clean by Marvelous. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Joe Frazier. Nowhere close, that punch by Joe Frazier. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. What an excellent two-punch combo by Joe Frazier. 10 clicks of the talk.
Come on, kid.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Smokin's going to really regret when he hears the scorecards, Red, because he lost that last round just based on defensive laziness.
Well, you can always make comparisons, analogies. You watch a basketball game, you say, you know what, this team, Joe, is losing because they're not rebounding, they're not boxing out underneath the boards. Well, guess what? They weren't taught how to do that. You have to know how to do that. He's not going to start showing you defense if he doesn't know how. He does not know how. He has not been taught.
Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut.
Move it. Stay away from those. Come on.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Move away from the rope.
Joe Frazier's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Hooks to the head. Joe Frazier in action here. Of course, most notable action of his career came on March 8th of 1971. The fight of the century, and he won the fight of the century.
Yes, he did, and of course, with winning that fight, he also earmarked his place in history.
Halfway through this round here. Frazier's throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Off the target by Joe Frazier. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And that's the end of round 3. Marvelous is out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Frazier's punches are way off the mark. He's been committed to throwing plenty of them. He just hasn't been committed to hitting plenty of the target.
No, and it's not like his opponent suddenly became the invisible man. I mean, he's right there in front of him. It's just that he's tired, and these punches are coming from left field, and guess what? They're not getting to the plate.
He's all over the place. I mean, he's missing punches. Yeah, he's throwing punches, but he's missing just about everything he throws.
Well, we look up top. You know, we look at the punches going array. They're going left, they're going right, they're going all over the place. But look downstairs. His feet are not set. He's falling all over the place. And guess what? The punches follow where his feet are.
1, 2, 1, 2. Uno y dos. Jump over it. Nice.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Well, we know Frazier took the Olympic gold, but let's go back further than that to growing up in 1940s and 1950s, Beaufort, South Carolina, to poor sharecroppers. That defines you.
Yeah, that stays with you. And that is something that reminds you at the right time why you're in that ring.
Halfway through round number 4.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Still not moving enough. Move, move. That's it, just like that. You got this one.
That was not well targeted by Joe Frazier. Gets rid of that body shot. Marvelous is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Joe Frazier's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
You don't have to slug it out.
Round number 5 has arrived. Not much action as he just ties up.
Go, go.
Scoring with the right hand by Marvelous.
You got this one.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Okay, go. Good job.
You see the defensive guard of Joe Frazier there.
You got this one. Come on.
Nice block by Joe Frazier. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Teddy, we always expect Frazier to test the other guy's chin, but what about his chin?
His chin has been very good, but the thing that you gotta realize is when you're banging at a wall, banging and banging with a hammer, sooner or later that wall starts to chip. Is tonight the night that Frazier's wall starts to chip?
Unable to connect by Joe Frazier.
Keep going.
You got this one.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Frazier.
Working that box.
Move your
Nice
head.
block by Marvelous. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Oh, what a whiff by Joe Frazier. End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself. Places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect
Shake
way.
it
I
up.
mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
Yep, yep.
Frazier's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. How about that? Another right hand. Halfway through round 6.
There you go.
You're not focusing.
Frazier's not having this fight where he needs it to be. Teddy, it's well known that he's an inside fighter.
Yeah, you know what? We know that he can't win on the outside. We've seen that already. His opponent has longer arms. He's just quick. He's better on the outside. If he cannot get inside and then he can't win in this inside, well, he can't win this fight then.
He just missed that shot up top.
You're doing great.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. And round 6 comes to an end. Smokin's all of a sudden finding his stride here. In that last round, we saw vast improvement. He's still down on your scorecard, right, Teddy?
Yeah, I have him down a little bit.
But he's making a comeback here based on what we just saw.
He's doing what he needs to do. You know, he's picking up the pace a little bit, and he's starting to get into the right range. To me, before, he was too far back. Now he's taking the steps to put himself in position where he can start doing the things he needs to do to get back in this fight.
Relax, relax. Keep that head moving.
Frazier's not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now, he's trying to counterpunch, Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know? And he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter, and it wound up being a lot lighter. And he said, wow, what the heck did I do? I didn't think I was going to look like this. I didn't think that I was going to box like this.
Still not moving enough. Move, move.
He's tired! He's tired!
Uppercut.
Lands the counter.
Keep pushing!
At the halfway point of round 7. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Joe Frazier.
Hooks on the inside.
Hey, keep your feet moving!
Protecting his head well with his guard.
Nice work! Nice work!
Blocks that punch. Marvelous is really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. 10 seconds to go in the 7th.
Beautiful, lindissimo, beautiful. I want another round like that.
Start of round number 8. Marvelous is in good position. If you look at your scorecard, Teddy, you've got him up slightly, but still a lot of this fight to go.
Yeah, you don't become a champion by just winning halfway through. That is the testing of a champion. That's the testing of a top professional fighter. Keep it up, keep that concentration.
Keep doing what you're doing! Keep moving! Keep moving! Keep it up!
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Focus.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
You got this one!
Work the body.
That's okay! Pay him back!
Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand.
You're not focusing.
go.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Like what I see in there.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Keep that head moving.
Nice strike after catching one by Joe Frazier.
Keep moving. Nice work. Nice work.
Frazier's well off the mark that time. Halfway through the 9th round.
Relax. Relax.
There you go.
Let's see some more head movement. Work the body.
More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Frazier swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Keep working the jab. Good. Good. What's the hook?
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Smokin's corner is letting him know. Take a good breath now between rounds, but then go out there and win this fight. It's really close. If he just pushes a little harder, he can go right over the edge and get it. Blocks the headshot. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Uppercut.
You're doing great. Muévete la cabeza.
Joe Frazier blocks that punch.
Move your feet. Hook. Hook.
Marvelous has really got a way about him when it comes to his footwork, his movement. It's serving him very well defensively.
Yes, it is. He's controlling range. He's controlling distance. He's keeping his opponent where he wants him.
halfway through round 10.
Beat it to the punch. Hey, gotta see that coming. Let's go.
He missed with that headshot.
Back to the body. Let it go. Move your head.
He's tired. He's tired.
Uppercuts on the inside.
Keep it going. Let's see some more head movement.
Coming to the end of round number 10. 10 seconds to go.
Muévate.
Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Hard to believe we're in this position as we look at Teddy's scorecard to start round number 11. It was only a few rounds ago. It was a much bigger gap on your scorecard.
Yeah, well, he understood. He came to terms with himself. He knew what he had to do. Now it's up to his opponent. Does he come to terms with himself? Does he start doing what he was doing early in the fight?
Nice work. Nice work.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Joe Frazier.
One, two. One, two. Uno, dos.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. That was a fine block by Marvelous.
Keep doing what you're doing. Ahora, do that again.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. 90 seconds to go in this 11th round.
Hey, hey, let's go.
Good defense, just covering up down low.
Double jab.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Hey, gotta see that come in. Let's go.
Frazier's punch didn't come close.
That's it, just like that.
Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Teddy, what advice would you be giving to this charge if you were training him, knowing he's coming off of a good solid effort in that last round and likely is up in a close fight?
Well, you know, sometimes I'm not sure what to tell a guy, but I know what not to tell him. I wouldn't tell him he's up. I wouldn't tell him to let up. That's one thing for sure. I tell him keep doing the same things you're doing. Stay right with it.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Looking good.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Marvelous is doing exactly what we expected him to do. He laid out the game plan. I want to win it on the outside. The jab's been there all night.
Yeah, well, that's where it starts if you want to win it on the outside. You know, you're not going to do it with your feet. This is not kickboxing. You know, you're going to do it with your jab. And that's exactly, it's boxing 101. Control range, control distance, control the jab.
.90 seconds to go here in this round. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Joe Frazier.
Keep moving.
Double up your punches.
A good block. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Marvelous has been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. Well, we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
I like the way he looked at the end of that round. It looks like he's gaining some momentum here. Good competitive fight, and I do believe that he's up on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have it the same way.
Gotta see that come in. Let's go.
You're still not moving enough. Move.
Yep.
Come on, kid, focus. Come on, kid, focus.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Good defensive skill with the block by Marvelous. Joe Frazier's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Forward.
Not able to land the headshot.
Away from the punches. Move your head.
Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut.
You're doing great!
Blocks that punch.
Uppercut! Beat him to the punch!
10 seconds remaining in this round.
Good work!
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. All right, Teddy, let me put you back in your old job here. You're going to be trainer here. Now, we're just coming off of a round there where clearly I think he won the round, but it's a close, competitive fight that your guys probably win.
Yeah, I know what not to tell him. I'm not telling him he's winning. That's what I'm not telling him. I want to make sure that he keeps his edge. You know, he stays smart and everything, but the only reason that I think he's up is because he's keeping the punch output.
Frazier's hurt by that. Marvelous's favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is the table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, you know, small fork on the left, knife on the right, and the food right in the middle. And he's eating all night.
You taking some English etiquette classes?
You getting hungry?
Boy, as bad off as Frazier was just moments ago, you almost get the sense that momentum may soon be on his side after standing up to that punishment. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Joe Frazier. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
He's tired! He's tired!
Halfway through this round. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Joe Frazier.
Move your head! Yeah, give him work!
You're not focusing.
1, 2! 1, 2! Uno y dos! Uno, dos! That's okay! Pay him back! Keep doing what? It's all right! Keep moving!
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Joe Frazier.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort.
Good job, buddy.
That's it! Just like that!
Come on, mix it up, mix it up. Pace yourself.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. End of the round, a round I do believe that he was able to take. But his opponent is there stride for stride. This is going to be a close fight. Teddy, where do you have him on the scorecards? Is he up?
Yeah, I have him slightly ahead. But as you said, very close fight. And the kind of fight where you let up for a moment, you're going to lose it.
They both decide to bring it. Marvelous is making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They're the ones that wind up landing.
You got this
Not
one.
able to land the uppercut.
Keep working the jab. Keep working the bar.
Just a minute and a half left in the fight.
Stay on the inside.
Double up your punches. Stay away from this. Come on.
Just a minute to go in this bout.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Yep, yep.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Well, this was a very, very good fight. Close. This was a sure and steady effort by Marvelous tonight, and it earns him a unanimous decision win. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever a question of who was going to win. It was how. Was it going to be knockout or unanimous decision? We got it the right way.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.